Hola mi gente, today I'm going to be showing you these makeup looks. What inspired this video was the fact that, a lot of times people wait till the last minute to put Halloween costumes together, or they just don't really have the money to put some of these looks together that they, want to create. So today I'm gonna be using makeup that I really only have in my makeup kit already. I didn't go out and purchase anything extra. Honestly, besides 4 items for I think about 2 of the looks, I did purchase 4 things. So depending on which look you like and what you want to try to achieve, you really won't have to go out and buy anything, or it's something that you can put together at the last minute. If you're just weren't thinking of doing anything and now you want to, this is a video for you. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, and I hope you guys like this video.
I'm gonna be using the KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette Classic Blossom. The first color I'm gonna go in with is Baby. I'm gonna put this all over my lid and just kind of use this as the base for all the colors that will go on top. The second color I'm going to go in with is Hanami, and I'm going to create kind of a rainbow effect in the crease of my eye, and not going to connect that to the top of my lid, just going to create that rainbow. The third color I'm going to go in with is Season, and I'm going to create that outline for my smoky eye, and I'm just going to create that very vividly, and we'll go ahead and blend that out later. When you blend out your eyeshadow, there's really no science to it. You just really want to make sure that all the colors mesh well together, and that there's no hard lines. So there's really no science to it. I like to tell people, just go ahead and scribble on your eyelid if that's, helps you do it. You're just gonna blend out all the colors together. The next color we're going to go in with is Cherry, and with this color we're just going to go ahead and pack that on the lid, the entire lid as well. And you just want to cover up that base color and really just add a very purpley pinkish tone to the entire eye look. Going back in with Season, I'm going to take this and put it right below my waterline and use this as an eyeliner shade. And you can use it very thickly. Don't be afraid to pack it on. Then we're going to go in with the Trestique eyeshadow color stick. This is a darkish goldish brown color, and I'm using this stick because it's a little bit more precise, and it's going to help me create this design that I'm going to go ahead and put under my eye. After I was done creating the triangle design under my eye with this stick, I felt like it was a little too light and I wanted to match the color to the season color that I put under my waterline. So I went ahead and just took that season color again and then packed it on top of the eyeshadow stick color. Because it was kind of a cream consistency, the eyeshadow stick stuck really well to the color. So I just went ahead and darkened that up and packed it on.
Okay, so maybe did a little too much under the eyes, but it's okay. It's Halloween. It's what you want it to be. Okay? So we're just gonna keep going. Don't judge. This is just for inspiration. You're not gonna do it just like this. Just as I'm not gonna do it just like the picture. I'm kind of doing my own version of the picture, and you will do your own version of this. Okay, let's keep going.
Going back in with season, I am going to create a top eyeliner cat eye effect with this shadow, just going in and packing that on the top of my eyelid. Now taking Samurai to lighten up the inner corner of my eyes.
Hello. Okay, so I'm back, and basically I just wiped off the bottom little design that I had there, and now I'm gonna transition into the next look, but I'm still gonna just use these colors still, so I'm just kind of gonna transition this look into the next look. So let's do it.
Starting off with season, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to darken up below my waterline, and I'm just gonna pack this on. I want this to be pretty thick below my waterline, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a lot. And then I started using both season and hanami to create a purpley reddish look, and I started at the bottom of my waterline and then began to drag it down after every time I went back in with the shadow. So then you'll start to see the effect appear, and you really want it to start off really dark at the bottom of your waterline and then kind of brighten up into this reddish color and have a little bit of an ombre effect.
For this look, we're gonna wanna brighten up the face, so we're gonna go in with this Airspun translucent loose powder. This is in the color Naturally Neutral. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of just bake it onto the face and really heavily. And well, you'll see, like I'm gonna wipe it away a little bit, but not too much, because we want it to really stick to the skin and just brighten it up. But you can see, like when I set my under eyes with this, but usually I'll put like I'll use MAC foundation powder to just kind of like tone it down a little bit. But I need this powder to set my foundation or concealer because I'm extremely oily, so I always need to set my makeup or bake with this powder. This color is a lot lighter. I just got this color by mistake and I have it, but this is a great way to brighten up a face makeup, especially for Halloween makeup, without having to like buy Halloween like white makeup. If you're trying to just brighten up your face, just try to use a lighter shade of foundation if you have it. You don't have to go out and buy like white face makeup.
After I had the baking powder on for a few minutes, I went back in and just kind of pressed it into my skin just to make sure that it really stuck to the foundation that I already had on.
So now when I wipe this away, I'm gonna kind of wipe it away lightly, and I'm hoping that like the whiteness kind of stays and it's just you know, looks like a white overcast, which looks like it's working. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what we want. So we're just gonna wipe away all that excess powder that's still there, but your face is mainly gonna stay white, which is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Just so you don't have any powder still hanging on your face. And I even put it in my eyebrows because like you just want everything to look a little lighter except for your eyes for this look. Okay. Perfect. I just have a red blonde red lipstick. What I'm gonna do is take this little tiny brush, and for this look I'm going to like carve out the veins in my eyes. You want to saturate your brush in the lipstick so that it's almost like a little paintbrush. And then this is how we're gonna carve out the veins. And again, you guys, this is Halloween. Just have fun with it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Mine's probably not gonna be perfect, so let's just go for it. When you're doing the veins, you're gonna wanna start with a line at the top and you're gonna kind of just swivel it, swirl it downwards. And then when you kind of have a few lines there already, you're just gonna wanna like make little dashes on the outside of the vein lines that you've already drawn, just to kind of look like they're all interconnected in a way. And just kind of continue drawing lines on the lines that you already have there, and then it'll just be like a web of veins. So eventually like some of them will connect, some of them won't, but it'll just look like it all flows together. Alright guys, so this is the second look. So this one was really easy and it was really great way to transition from that first one to this one. It was just really simple. I think this was probably the most simple one of them all that I'm just like, feel like going through the motions. I feel like this is probably gonna be the easiest one out of all of them. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this look, and now on to the next one.
Starting off with the color Tree. So I just had a little bit of Shy on, and so I'm just putting Tree on top of Shy all over my lid so that I can create a dark transition shade. Then taking the color West and Japan to go ahead and brighten up the inner corner of my eyes. Mixing up Season and Hanami to create that rainbow effect in the crease of my eye. Now going in with a new palette, I'm going in with Shared Planet Polar Bear Collection eyeshadow palette. I'm going in this palette because I'm going to use this black ice color to go ahead and create that smoky eye look. Now I'm going to use a big thick tapered brush, but I want to carve out kind of the V of the end of my eyelid. I'm going to go ahead and pack it on and really not worry about blending it out right now. I just want to go ahead and create that shape and that look that is to my liking. So I started to like how it looked so far, so I went in blending it out to just make sure that there were no harsh lines and just to really see how the look was going to come together. I wanted to darken it up, so I went back in with black ice and just added a bit more color. I went back into the color Tree in the KKW Beauty palette and I put that right back on my lid. I wanted to make sure that the color between my lid going out to the smoky eye blended seamlessly, so I went in and packed more on my lid and then blended that out with the tapered brush. continued to do that a few times until I liked how it looked, and then I went in with the color season to add more color to the bottom of my waterline. I also went in with the black ice and added that to my waterline as well. When I took black ice, I added that to my waterline, but I also dragged it up into the eyeshadow just to make sure that it all kind of blended seamlessly and it created a sharp effect to the eyeshadow look. Making sure that it's not too sharp, I went ahead and blended it out a little bit, and then I took some concealer just to clean up the fallout from that eyeshadow. You know, black can get a little messy, and I took it from beneath my eyebrow and pulled it out as well just to clean it up on both ends. But no worries, we are gonna blend it out a little bit just to make sure that the lines are not so harsh. Taking a nice flat brush to blend that out and just clean up those lines, taking the concealer and blending it out all around. Once you have that all cleaned up, go ahead and blend it out just so that the lines aren't so harsh. So you're going to want to make sure that you do that right below your eyebrow, especially below near the waterline. It's okay if that's pretty sharp. I did blend it out a little bit, but it's okay if that is sharp and clean. And as you know from the look before, I'm going in with the Airspun Translucent Powder, color Naturally Neutral. And I'm going ahead to pack this on all over my face to brighten up this look and create an almost white makeup look effect. After you take off all the excess, you're going to want to take the black ice color or just any black eyeshadow and use that as your contour. So just go into the spots where you would normally contour. I'm still using that small eyeshadow brush just because I wanted to be pretty precise with the black eyeshadow. And if you mess up, no worries. I kind of put a little bit too much black on my forehead, so I just went in with the concealer brush that I was using and just cleaned it up in the center just so that there wasn't so much black there. So no worries if you make a mistake, you can fix anything. Going in with my normal bronzing brush, I went ahead and just buffed that color out and just to lighten it up so it wasn't so heavy in those areas.
This is one of the things that I bought to create this look. This is liquid latex, so basically it allows you to create wounds, cuts on your body, on your skin. I got this in like my skin color. It was the color golden, so it should match my skin pretty well, and then if not, I'll put makeup over it. But there were like options to get like a clear one or other skin tones. I didn't want to get the clear one because I didn't want to have to do too much work to then cover it up with makeup. So hopefully this is like pretty much my skin tone color, and then I can just try to match it with wherever I put it, which I'm thinking about putting it kind of like right here. I'm gonna put it there, and you know, you can do cuts like slashes and gashes and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna do like a almost like a bullet wound right here. And I'm gonna use it. I'm really not sure how I'm doing this right now. I'm just winging it, but I think if I use this, put it on, pack it on, and then I don't know, maybe drip it a little. We'll see. I'm just gonna go for it here. I'm just gonna go like that. When you do little wounds like this, you're gonna need liquid latex and like tissues and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that. So I've seen people when they do this, they use tissue paper. Literally, I just grab some toilet paper and I think it will get the job done. Okay, so this is like the beauty of just doing it for the first time on camera. That was a fail. So let's do it again. Okay, so none of that stuck. Okay, so I feel like we were onto something. So let's just try that again. And I think when I put the tissue paper and then go in with more latex, maybe I just won't go so full on the like tissue. Like I'll just do it a little bit, I guess. This thing really smells though, so that's annoying. Okay, lesson learned. So what you want to do is you want to drench the tissue in the liquid latex and kind of like put it on the skin. The tissue's gonna get wet, and you know, at some points it may not stick, but you just want to saturate it in the liquid latex on the skin. Okay, so I realized that I need to get my neck to like my chest all the same color. So that it just like blends more. Like you're gonna wanna, this is just something I just realized, that you're gonna wanna do the foundation before you put the latex on, but I only just realized it, so I'm just gonna go in now and, oh, look at that. And it's the perfect color though for with my foundation, so that's good. Okay, good. Center of a cut, it's always a little darker, so I'm gonna go in here.
Starting off the wound with Season in the center. Then going in with Hanami to brighten it up around it. So obviously we started off with a darker color and it's gonna brighten up like an ombre effect, going from dark to light. And these colors are really great to transition with because Season is a darkish purpley color and then Hanami is a burgundy color, so they go really well together. So I started to feel that Hanami wasn't really sticking well to the ends of the liquid latex. So what I did was put a little bit of concealer at the end of the liquid latex where that was, and then right on the concealer I packed on Hanami. Because it was still pretty wet, it stuck really easily and it allowed for the eyeshadow to blend out the ends of the liquid latex so that the lines weren't so harsh and that you couldn't really see it. Basically made it look more realistic, essentially. That is all for my last minute Halloween makeup looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment what you would like me